Our 2 cents.
With Oscar.
Welcome back to our 2 cents. We're doing it again here at Raxo Studios with your host, Oscar. R2cents, WOscar.com, R2cents on all social media. Please hit that subscribe button. It's free to you and it means the world to me. And now, Buzzsprout. Today is a great day to start your own podcast. Whether you're looking for a new marketing channel, have a message you want to share with the world, or just think it would be fun to have your own talk show program, whatever you want to call it. Podcasting is an easy, inexpensive, and fun way to expand your reach online. Buzzsprout is hands down the easiest and best way to launch and promote and track your podcast. Your show can be online and listed in all major directories like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and more. Within minutes of finishing your recording. Podcasting isn't hard when you have the right partners. And the team at Buzzsprout is passionate about helping you succeed. Join over thousands of podcasters already using Buzzsprout to get their message out into the world. Let's create something together. Following the link in the show notes, let's Buzzsprout show I sent you. Get you a $20 gift card if you sign up for a paid plan. And help support our show, most importantly. We use Buzzsprout, and I always love bragging about the analytics. Analytics is where it's at. You can tell from how many to how much, all that good sort of nature. You'll get a good looking website, audio players that you can drop into other websites, detailed analytics to show people you are listening. Show people how people are listening, to promote your episode and more. Podcasting isn't hard, like I mentioned, when you have the right partners. Join over hundreds of thousands of podcasters already using Buzzsprouts to get their message out into the world. And now, the nationalities must continue. Happy National. Wow, we truly are a nation of glutton fatties. Happy National Ice Cream Day. I think we have the most national days that involve some type of sweet. It's ridiculous how many national ice cream days we have. National Ice Cream Cake on June 27 each year brings two celebration favorites together under one delicious treat. And in the height of summer, an ice cream cake creates the perfect dessert for just about any occasion. Hashtag National Cream Cake Day. Ice Cream Cake Day. National Ice Cream Cake Day. Ice cream cake makers build this treat out of the flavor of ice cream into the shape of a cake. And they can add many different ingredients too. Whether you like cookie crumbs, sponge cake, fruit fudge, or caramel, between the layers, they make delicious things happen. They fake it. Then they fake it. They take it. Now, they don't fake anything. They take it a step further with the decorating. They begin by using frosting, whipped cream, or icing, just like baked cakes. Ice cream cakes are decorated to fit any theme or celebration. Although the origins of ice cream cake remain somewhat of a mystery, there's no doubt this popular dessert combines two classics between the classic summer treat ice cream and the time-honored celebratory cake, the ice cream cake, becomes one of culinary history's favorite combination. So, if you enjoy a nice piece of ice cream cake, or a full cake for that matter, ice cream cake for that matter, go enjoy it. It's your day. Happy National Ice Cream Cake Day. And also, this one's no joke. This is a serious endeavor. Many people suffer from many things. Each year on June 27th, Happy National PTS Awareness Day. National Awareness Day recognizes the effects of post-traumatic stress has on the lives of those impacted by it. Hashtag National PTSD Awareness Day. Post-traumatic stress disorder has profound effects on the lives of those who suffer from it. The statistics alone are staggering, but can only tell a portion of the story. The trauma, the anxiety associated with PTSD is a constant burden inseparable from the sufferer. It was once a condition that was attributed only to returning combat veterans, but more and more the condition is diagnosed in those who have experienced violent crimes or lived through catastrophic events. According to PTSD Unite, 20% of adults in the United States who have experienced a traumatic event suffer from PTSD. Take care of your nugget. It's the only one you get. Take good care of it. So let it be known. Happy National PTSD Awareness Day. How do you help with that? No idea. But there's people that have the right ideas on how to help with that. So happy National PTSD Awareness Day. Anyways, how has everybody been? How have you been? Check this out. It's been, what a week for me, right? I mean, other than what I've been posting, it's been amazing. But what I want to bring up is that I saw a very, very voluptuous lady. Is that the right word? Voluptuous? I hope I said it right. Fat lady buying cigarettes. And, it made me wonder, it made me think about my time when I used to buy cigarettes. I was like, wow, how can somebody just submit to that feeling that eventually is not good for you? It's killing you. How can one do that to themselves? I have no clue. I'm fortunate. Well, I dealt with it, but I don't know how someone can do it, but I did it. I just don't think you care enough of everything around you. I think most people don't realize how finite life is, right? It's here now, but it cannot be later, right? Tell that to my rabbit. My dog ate it. I'm so upset. He's grounded now. He's going to be grounded. He already ate. He ain't eating shit for the rest of the day because he's grounded. He was a bad, bad, naughty dog. That's why I'm upset. But anyways, about doing things. How did I jump into that? Anyways, but I was wondering, while I walked in the store, and as I come out, she's coming out right behind me, right? And I'm looking at her. I'm not deliberately staring. No, I'm not a creep like that. Jeez. But what I was doing is I was checking my surroundings, as I normally do. I mean, you should. Things are getting crazy out in the world, right? I mean, more robberies, I guess, so you have to be paying more attention. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is that I was watching this lady walk to her car with 2 packs of cigarettes. And, she, like I said, she's a very voluptuous lady. She's big. She's walking, but she walks with a limp. And you could see, you just can see the pain on her face. And it made me wonder, it made me ask the question, like, how do you keep doing that to yourself when you're already in a bad stage where it hurts just to walk? That's how big you're getting. Is there not something in people's head that says, hey, man, or hey, women, or whatever the case may be, or hey, it, right? Or hey, it, whatever you want to call it, or they, or hey they, or hey, I don't know. I don't understand any of that. But if anybody, at least for me, this is what happened to me. The only reason I stopped smoking is because I got myself a motorcycle. All right, so I wanted to ride a motorcycle. I got it. I ate shit a couple times, but just a story for another day. It's a damn good story, right? So I get the motorcycle, and then I realized that when I put my helmet on, I have shit breath, and I just couldn't do that. So I was riding so much that I wasn't even using my car no more, and then that's what led me to just stop smoking. But I picked up other bad habits along the way. I mean, sunflower seed. It's not such a bad habit, but it's just a messy habit. And then I got to pick up a mess, and it's annoying. But I mean, don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. Be proactive. Don't be. Well, anyways, what I'm trying to say is, how is it that one could submit itself to that type of hurt? It's gonna keep getting bad and bad and worse. Bad and bad and worse. That didn't make sense. But anyways, I don't understand. Because when I was going through that, I realized it, but I didn't see it at the beginning. I guess that's where those people stay, not wanting to see it. Most people know that cigarettes are bad. Everybody knows that it causes cancer. So why don't they? But you know what's even more gross? More gross? More gross? 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 Is that the right word? I don't know how to say it. But anyways, you know what's even more disgusting is when cigarette smokers submit other people into inhaling whatever the fuck they're smoking. Right? That, to me, it's more atrocious and more intrusive. Why, like for example, me, why am I so, I'm, when I smell somebody smoking, I just deal with it. But it bugs the crap out of me. I should probably start saying something. You know what? As a matter of fact, starting today, I will say something. I'll be like, hey man, I really don't want to be smelling that shit around here. I'm gonna start saying that. I am. It's gonna get me in a lot of shit, but I will. It doesn't matter. I have my rights. My right is to tell them to fuck off. I don't want to smell that shit. Because essentially they're forcing the murder upon yourself, because they're murdering you, slowly murdering you, because supposedly, allegedly, by the doctors, secondhand smoke is worse than firsthand smoke. So, I don't know. Next time somebody's fucking smoking next to me, and that happens constantly happening every single fucking time. It's just like, what the hell? Like, don't people have some fucking respect? Can you respect my will and my wish to not inhale that fucking shit or smell it anywhere near me? That's very disrespectful. I'm going to start saying something. That's it. I'm convinced. I'm saying something from now on. I'm not going to keep my mouth shut. I'm going to be like, hey, man, I really don't like that fucking smell. Can you please go smoke somewhere else? It's going to get me in trouble. It's all right. But I know my rights. I'm an American too, so fuck off, Central American. But I am an American, no matter. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what? This is part of like my peeves. Should I jump into peeves now? We'll jump into peeves and then we'll do it. But before I jump into peeps, it's like, this is what I hate. Peeves. People bragging about leaving the country. Oh my God, I cannot not stand that more than not anything. I hate that. I hate it. I hate even hearing it. I hate even people complaining that this country sucks, because it's not right. It has its issues. Yes, it does. But we have a lot of options here. Now, the options that we have are a lot. Now, if you want to be successful, it's hard as shit. But if you go to Guatemala or Peru for the fucking matter and you try to be successful over there, you ain't doing shit. And on top of that, you go over there bragging that everything is so much cheaper. Everything is, I can afford this and everything is But you're essentially doing over there what you hate here. And also, everything is cheaper because you have the money. But if you were born there, nothing would be cheap, bitch. You hear that capital hyphenated B? Bitch. Like that. Anyways, I don't like people bragging leaving the country. Another reason why is because, have you heard of Amanda Knox? Well, if you haven't, you probably should. Okay? She was an Italian girl who went to college and no, I'm sorry, she's not. She's an American girl who went to Italy for school, right? She had a roommate that got murdered in their apartment. Guess whose fault turned out to be? Because they were a foreigner, huh? Wow, what a surprise. Well, it happened to be that Amanda Knox was the sole and only person who was of interest and guilt, right? So she spent 4 years in the Italian jail fighting for her rights, right? See what I'm saying? So, you moving to Peru, that's fucking worse. We're talking about a third world fucking country. You have no rights. Nothing. You know how hard it's going to be to get a fucking good lawyer out there if you fucking get in trouble with the law? And look, Amanda Knox didn't do nothing. She was just there doing her schooling and, what normal teens do when they're in school. That's what she was there doing. She was not a criminal whatsoever. But what happened? Well, she was celebrating that she fucking got to leave the country. Well, guess what? She had no fucking rights over there. And she was stuck in the jail until her family paid enough fucking money for lawyers for her to get the fuck out of jail. And that's my peeve. People bragging about leaving the country. Hey, if you want to be here, just get the fuck out of here and go to fucking North Korea. See how that works out for you. Yep. Another peeve. See, I'm a hater, but I feel like I shouldn't be a hater because I don't have any success to say I'm a hater, but I got this. But I'm a hater, and I'll admit it. But I cannot stand podcasts that other dudes make about breaking down other podcasts. How are these people making money? I want to know how to make money because I want to make that type of money. My content, I feel like my content is a lot better than breaking down other people's podcasts. Like, I listen to the podcast. I don't need you to tell me what the fuck that meant. That's another piece. That's a good one. That's annoying because I feel like you're missing an opportunity to be a lot more creative, but rather you sit there and criticize others for their creativity. You might be criticizing in a positive way, but you're still criticizing, and I think those podcasts are garbage. I'm the only better one. That I'm the future. I'm the one that's going to innovate this. I'm the one that's going to take this to the next level. Trust when I say that. This other peeve is like the greatest peeve. This is like the ultimate peeve. Ooh, I cannot stand people who think water bottles being sold to you is a scam. Well, my friends, I'm here to tell you it's not a scam. these people think that they're selling you the water. They're not selling you the water. They're selling you the bottle, dummy. The bottle of water is stored in. The water has to get processed. You have to bottle it. I mean, what the fuck? People want to get free water bottle? Now, there's a way to do it. There is. And then somebody's already doing it, which it's great. Have you heard of the free water bottle project? Yeah, there they are, right? That's them. They're doing it the right way. So now they go get sponsors and they don't sell. They sell, well, they do sell spots on the plastic for the bottles. You know, so, and essentially then they're out there giving all the water bottles for free because, it's already paid for by advertising, which makes sense. That's a good proactive take into a matter instead of I'll tell you what's a scam. In America, they sell us water bottles and they charge us a lot, and that's a scam. Yeah, that's a scam. Because I think that water is free and it comes from nature. The river is down the street. You can fucking go over there and pick up the water yourself. You filter it, you boil it, you bottle it, and then you can use the water. It's not that hard. I'm pretty sure you can find a spring in the desert. If you go to fucking Palm Springs, all that area, there's fucking lots of desert out there. You can find a spring right there and make it your own. You can go get your water there and bring it home, bottle it, You can do all that yourself. Nobody's stopping you. If you think the government's stopping you on doing all those things, I'm here to tell you they're not. As a matter of fact, they don't give a fuck about you. They don't at all. All they care about is, did society pay their taxes? And if they didn't, let's go get our money, right? It's the ticket you gotta fucking have to play the game of living in the U.S. of fucking America. And if you don't like it, here's the thing about not liking America. And I hate when people say America, and there I said it. It's USA. United States of America. It's not America because America's the whole fucking shit. Anyways, what was I saying? Opportunities, endless, and it's not a scam because you're providing a service. Anyways, but yes, that's Peeps for the day. Peeps. Anyways, so we're getting to Ask Oscar. we didn't let the people celebrate me for asking me questions. We got a few questions, a couple of them. Let's get into it. Questions. What's a trick you have used to make a minimum wage job easier? Quitting the motherfucker and getting another job. I mean, that's the only. I'm not gonna sit at a fucking job and fucking pay fucking chump change. I mean, there's plenty of opportunities out there. You can go out there and chase it yourself, or you can find another job. Now, it's easier said than done, and I know. Trust me, I know it's easier said than done. So I feel like I have the right to say, go find another fucking job and don't fucking complain about it. Because people are going to take advantage of you. And you know that. But if you know that, then why do you let them? You don't have to work there earning a minimum wage. You don't. You can work elsewhere. There's other avenues where you can maintain yourself to make a living as well. It's not necessarily that you have to stay at that job for fucking the rest of your life. No, it's a job, not a career. Job. 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 So, yeah, should probably get another job, man. Simple as that. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Nothing's going to happen if you miss a day for you to go chase other avenues. So take a day off and go find another job. Simple as that. Take the day off and go find another job. That's what I think of that. I mean, it's if you're not happy there, and happiness comes from various angles. In this case, it's coming from the job, right? And the job's not making you happy, so why the fuck do you stay there? It's your fault if you're staying there. Anyway. Next one. Oscar, have you changed your mind in the last 10 years about what really matters in life? Listen, I changed my mind 3 minutes ago. So my mind is constantly being changed. Whether I learn something new or I explore a different avenue, it's always changing constantly. But as far as what really matters in life, yeah, it has to. Because look, check this out. 10 years ago, I was 22 years old. Ugh, so dumb. So disgustingly dumb and stupid what it was. God, it's not that I've gotten any better. It's not that I gotten any better, but I have more experience now that I can look into my file and be like, all right, I've done that. I've seen that. I know what happens here. So the perspective of how I see and do things definitely has changed by a mile, more than a mile, probably 10 miles. That's a long distance. From here to the moon, I'm going to say. Because I have different priorities. When I was 22, all I could think was like, all right, work your ass off, get a good position, get a good job, and you'll be fine. Now it's not that. Now I want to build something and I want to have multiple revenues of income, but that just comes with age. And if you're just a young cat out there where you think it's never going to get better, it does. It does. It's nothing's permanent. Nothing's permanent in life. Not even the good times, not even the bad times. So just remember that. Your time will come. But you have to put yourself in the situation so that when that time comes, you're ready. Okay? Simple as that. So I guess things that really matter in my life have changed a lot. But some have stayed the same. Like my kids, I had kids at 20. I had one kid at 22. And it didn't matter a lot, And it was started, he was only 2 years. Damn. That's crazy. My kids go old already. I'm feeling old, ladies and gentlemen. I'm feeling old. I'm going to get to be 100. That's the goal. The goal is 100. If we get to that, we've accomplished everything we wanted to accomplish because that's the only thing. I want to have a good life to where I make it to 100. That's it. It all ties down to that 100 years old. So I'll be probably dying in like 2090 if I'm 100. Ooh, that's even scarier. Where would we be in 2090? Because think how much things have changed from like 20 years. Wow, it's drastic. The drastic change we've made, I don't understand it. I don't get it. But yes, anyways. This has nothing to do with gender. What's your favorite movie? All right. See, and this ties down to my peeves, all right? There's nothing I hate more than a movie that, let me back up. Okay. What I hate in movies is they can never make a movie that has nothing to do with the main character falling in love with the sub character, whatever the fuck it's called, right? Can we make a movie where nobody fucking falls in love and it's just a movie about real life? Because I know there's people out there that just live regular lives and never fall in love in their, well, who knows, right? Maybe they're just weird people. But yes, can we not make a movie with fucking love in it? Simple as that. What's your favorite movie? My favorite movie of all time. But see, Django is one of them. That's one of them. That's my favorite. Oh, Shooter. But see, all those movies have something to do with love. Shooter with Marky Mark, right? With him, that movie, he falls in love with his friend's girlfriend, the one that died in battle with him. You know, go falling in love with your. That's a little weird to me. You know, and Django, that movie is him rescuing the girl that he loves. There's not a single movie, and prove me wrong if you must, there's not a single movie in the world that has nothing to do with love. And just like an adventure. That's it. Garbage Hollywood. That's why they're dying. It's a dying industry. Anyways. So that's the questions for hopefully I was able to answer all of it. Anyway, so we're gonna get into miscellaneous. I love this ones because this ones, they could be weird or they could be like, confusing. So the angles range. So misconnections. Beautiful blonde and general dollar today. You was a baseball cap with a white shirt. You was a baseball cap with a white shirt. You asked me if this black shirt was looking tight on you. I told you to try it on and see. Want to know if it fits or you went to get another. Let me know. I was the guy in line with you with the gray sleeves, hoodie, with the Punisher hat. Well, first of all, I'm confused about this because you're talking about two completely different colored shirts. First of all, you was a baseball cap with a white shirt. Are we talking about a mannequin? You asked me if this black shirt was looking tight. But I thought you said they was wearing a white shirt. So how can they ask you about a black shirt? I told you to try it on. I don't know, man. What are you looking for? Like this, people think like when somebody asks you a question, you think that they're into you. I have news for you. They might not be into you for shit. All right. Moving on. Home from deployment. Wanting to make new friends. See, this one I feel bad. Just the title. Like, all right, just got back home from deployment. I want new friends. What happened to your old army buddy friends, huh? They don't want you no more? Did you get honorably discharged from deployment? Huh? Hello. I just got home from being deployed for about 2 years. I used to talk to a girl before I left and also some chill friends. But they all went ghost on me. I'm trying to make new friends for good company and conversation, nothing sexual or serious. I'm 33. I live in so-so. We used to go out to drink, eat donuts with coffee early in the morning. If anyone remembers me, hit me up. Let's catch up. Bro, don't you have their phone numbers? See, I don't understand why you guys make all this, but you know what? I understand. It gives me content to go off of. So, thank you. I mean, I don't know what to say. You know, this is not creepy at all. This is kind of like, all right, this is just being genuine. But, dude, that's not how you find friends. Definitely not. Figure some other way how. Anyways, it was an adventure today. Today was great, ladies and gentlemen, from the fat lady walking sideways and hurting all the time to this dude looking for a connection. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this is our 2 cents with your host, Oscar. That's it for today. Deuces.